Phoenix, Arizona. Welcome to the official MUERTA Onslaught Kickstarter pre-show. I want to also give a big shout out and welcome to our friends at Economics and Comics. You people are sick. Billy, no one can do the sick like you can.
It's a little different. No one can do it like you.
I'm a runner-up, man.
No, you are up. Yes, you are.
I'm a runner-up. Here we are, folks. Less than 30 minutes from now, we're launching the 7th chapter in MUERTA's life. It is an official Deathocalypse tie-in, and we could not be more stoked for this thing, man. We're getting liquored up over it here at HQ. Just stick with us. You're going to see what's going on. Happy if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. But again, MUERTA Onslaught, Chapter 7, an official Deathocalypse tie-in with the special appearance in the story by Lady Dane. That's it. Folks over here on my side of the feed, definitely much respect and big shout out to Economics and Comics, our pals. That's why you occasionally hear me say "sank" because that is part of their cultural thing. It's like the vomit, the life-affirming vomit. Anyway, I digress. I'm sorry. So look, this is how it's going to go. First couple of minutes, going to show you some of the books. Going to show you what's going on at HQ. Some of our friends and foes here, and then from 6:40 to 6:50, the one and only writer of MUERTA, Mad Mike McLean, is going to be doing an interview with Jimmy Coffin and series illustrator Joel Gomez. Fantastic. Joel's going to show you some of the actual pages from this particular chapter of MUERTA. And then, thereafter, we're going to do that 10-minute countdown, the madness to the launch. God knows what's going to happen. We never know. If you could believe it, this is the 24th Coffin Comics Kickstarter campaign. And I don't even know where to go from there. But I'll tell you, without further ado, let's get right into it. First, let's look over here at Mike. He's standing by. Mike. There's a guy, Mad Mike McLean, getting ready to do the interview. He's like sleeping on the job. Caught Mike sleeping on the job.
I'm working so hard.
This is hard work. Comics are hard work. Folks, here we go. I'm going to give you a preview. This is going to be crazy. You give me a roll down on this thing. Here we have the premiere edition, cover by Diego Menard, color by Phenomenon Juan Fernandez. Onslaught is going to be a 48-page, square-bound, original graphic novel. Anyone who backs this campaign for a physical reward is also going to get all the free bonus items that we throw in. We love to throw in. Excuse me. Sorry, no class. Sorry. Is that Brandy Sparkles over there? Look at Brandy. Brandy, you're dressed ridiculous.
No, I'm dressed in black.
What's that shirt? Oh my God! I picked it, so it's mine. Oh my God!
And my shoes match it.
Your shoes. Everybody, this is our cross to bear. Brandy Sparkles is our warehouse and fulfillment manager, but also she does guarantee to link all of your orders.
All the orders.
All the orders.
It's quality control.
Exactly. That is her carefully gloved way. If Brandy licks it, she's going to keep it. You know, it's true, Brandy. Before you ever worked for Coffin Comics, you weren't even a comic person, and now you're obsessed.
No, I know. It's crazy. I'd never picked up a comic book until about 4 years ago.
And now
I love them all.
There you go. All right, get out of here, Brandy.
I'm fine.
Jesus, already. Just talked to you about the premiere edition, and now next up is the homage edition, and is the ASM 300. Now, I know there's so many ASM 300 homage collectors. Love it or hate it, we had to do it for you.
Love it.
Love it or hate it, there it is. Had to do it. Next up, the Allies cover, featuring Lady Death and MUERTA by the one and only Joel Gomez. Never to be outdone. The jeweled edition is by Monty Moore. Notice the reflection, the tattoo of Lady Death on her arm. What
Is that what you have in the other room?
That original piece of art, which we'll show you, is definitely in the original
Oh my
room.
God!
That was a gift by M3, Monty Michael Moore. It was a generous
M3.
gift. M3, so cool. Whoa. Next up, whoa, we're doing it. We're here. It's happening. This is hype Brian Pulido, man. You know, there's chill Brian Pulido, there's beers after Brian Pulido, there's cigar after Brian Pulido, but you're getting hyped. So next up, the Naughty Edition by Sun K. I mean, is Sun K having a year or what, Billy?
That's here.
I mean, her stuff is just
almost now.
Yeah, her stuff is just rad. I mean, I'm happy to say that I have published her work for over 7 years, and she just continues to amaze. I have some covers in my pocket for stuff coming up that'll yep, right here, that'll knock you out, kid, knock you out. Next up, this is a mock-up of this facsimile of the hardcover edition by Palo Pantalena. Palo Pantalena. Man, it's already 6 minutes into the preview, and there's so much cool stuff.
Yeah.
What I want to know, actually,
Oh.
I mean, I'm interested. What's happening with you is what I want to know.
I'm good. I'm here. I'm at my Disneyland.
Yeah, that's right. It's Disneyland.
This is my Disneyland.
Cross street.
Oh!
There's a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, we have a PDF out there. We're going to go live really soon. Show you a couple other things. This is the coffin-shaped edition.
Love it.
This will make a nice pairing. You can, if you have the previous Lady Death and Hell Witch, it's the exact same shape. Inside is going to be the La Muerta pinup book. This art is by Richard Ortiz. Love it. And then next up, can you believe John Boy Myers is doing our heavy Metallica edition? You know what's crazy?
So awesome.
Dude, you know what's crazy about this? You comic book fans out there? Is it me, or does this look an awful lot like a side version of the Berserker 1 in 1000?
Yes.
It kind of looks like a side version. I don't know. It does, really. Next up, the holofoil edition by Mike DiBalfo and the mega foil by Sora Song. Actually, everything that's black on her body is going to be gold foil.
Wow, that's amazing.
But man, we are just we're just like going for it on this one. This is the Art of La Muerta, beautiful Sun Cake cover, special limited edition by Palo Pantalena. Inside, 46 pages of beautiful La Muerta art. Really look at the close-up of this face.
It's
Come on.
amazing. Is that only for that book, that cover?
That's right. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, in the long history, I know.
Oh,
You know what we do?
that's sick.
You know what we do, Billy, is like when and if the day comes that this hardcover sells out, we may then consider making that a comic book
It's
edition.
so good.
It's good. But guys, look, man.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Cool
oh.
Joel art. And John Boyd. Look at all these great artists. Matt Mierhoff, Genevieve Brumhill, Monty Moore. I mean, Sun K again. They're all in there. It's ridiculous.
Spoiler.
I haven't even scratched the surface of this campaign. Yeah, spoiler. Let me jump over. So some of you guys and gals out there like the High Roller, Mega Baller, Legend tier. Not for everybody, but for some. We are featuring some of our upper tier books here right now. The War Edition by Monty Moore. The Crystal Metallico by Jesse Wichman and colored by Tavon, which is also then presented in a cardstock cover, Seduction Edition, which if you really look at it and spend some time on it, it's like, whoa. Not to be outdone, Colette Turner draws the coolest skull I think I've ever witnessed.
Oh, man.
That's the Reverence Edition. And then, Richard Ortiz with the Prayers Edition. And then the upper tier, the Mega Baller, actually has a mystery holo foil edition. And I'd like to say, folks, that usually when Coffin Comics does a mystery edition, we like to deliver the goods. We take great pride in delivering the goods. So I hope you will enjoy it. Now, the legend tier of this edition, the legend artist is Dawn McTigg. And please, just look at what she did. Limited to 50 copies, this particular set, with trade dress, without trade dress, noir.
Love it.
And not to be outdone, part of this tier is also the Ultimate Edition. The Ultimate Edition features art by Joel Gomez, the series artist, and the commissioner of this piece is in attendance, the one and only Billy of Econ.
Luckiest man ever.
You are lucky. How that came about, too, was I think it was like some total shameless shilling. Billy was just like, wouldn't that be great? Yeah, you were shameless.
Hey,
It was shilling. You were like, this would make a great cover. And then, he's bending my arm, but it's true. I looked at it. And I was like, whoa. And then Juan Fernandez, he really just did an amazing job with the colors on this one.
Those are, what are those, 25 each?
Right. So this particular tier is limited to 50. And then the color variants, the Azure and the Scarlet, are 25 apiece. And they're going to be randomly tipped in, so you won't know which one you're getting.
Oh, my gosh.
So, wow. Hang on one second. I always got to check for time. It's about that time.
Just so
folks.
you guys know,
Just so you
it
know.
launches at 7 o'clock.
It launches in 20 minutes. Without further ado, what I'd like to do is to move on over and introduce the one and only Mad Mike McLean and illustrator Joel Gomez.
All right, let's bring him in.
That went quick.
I'm still live.
Hey,
Oh, I don't know how they did this, but
damn. Let's remove you. How you doing, Joe Gomez?
Hey, Joel.
What's up, guys? How's everybody doing?
I might get
Right.
Hey, Joel.
See you set that up.
How you doing, buddy?
Doing great. How are you? Beer o'clock.
Beer o'clock. That is right. That is right. Beer o'clock, my friend. Really excited for the Kickstarter. About yourself?
Very excited about MUERTA Onslaught. Can't wait to get it going.
Can you believe it, dude? 7 chapters.
I cannot believe it. It's gone so
What
quick.
is that, like 6+ years? The same creative team.
Yeah, six
it's
years.
awesome,
Yeah.
Fun stuff. What a fun ride. It's been a blast, man. I've been enjoying it.
Awesome.
Folks, I think we might have
So-
been interrupted on the previous phone. We're going to continue the Kickstarter pre-launch party.
Yeah.
There you go. Now we can all go
Yeah, it
over
looks
and
like
talk to
we
these
dropped
guys.
the Facebook link, but we are live on YouTube. So, what's the most exciting? Yeah, now we're on Facebook.
Should we do a little private sicko thing?
Yeah, we're doing a little private Cinco thing. This is between us over here. Now we're going to talk about the mystery envelope. So we love doing the mystery envelope, and this time around it's limited to 666 copies. Let me show you what you could receive. So mystery envelopes come. We have these cool little custom ones. Comes with a sticker, and inside will be one item of the following. Feast your eyes on them. First up.
Oh my God, I saw something.
This is the pearl linen edition of the Colette Turner Reverence. I fell so in love with these
It's
pencils.
so good.
I had
It's
no,
so good.
yeah. And then here is limited to 66 is the
God, I want
ASM, the ASM Prisma foil edition.
That's so bad.
The great Stephen Butler.
Let's see his dirty.
You met. Well, this is actually Elias Chet
Oh my
Zudis.
gosh, that looks.
And this is called
dirty.
Naughty Pistola.
Oh, that's dope. I love how her little. And then you see her belt. Oh man, that is great.
Yeah, Elias Chatzudis, never fails to impress. And I think we're looking at, this is limited to 50. And then again, another cool, this is a nice Stephen Butler. And this is actually going to be, can you see it? It's going to be the pearl linen effect. It's really cool to see. in
These
person.
are all the mystery envelope possibilities.
Exactly. Yeah, overall edition limited to 66, but there's probably like
10 of them.
there's probably 17, 18 different editions within. Next up, this is cool. This is a foil Fleck,
Yeah, Crystal Fleck action.
Crystal Fleck, and this is a Diego Bernard art. Now, next up, we're doing a theme, and the theme is called Infinity Verse La Muerta. And Joel Gomez, series artist, has reinterpreted the character La Muerta as from different universes.
Love it.
Here's Cosmic, very Kirby-esque.
Oh man, I love that Walking Dead Deadwood.
Undead.
Oh my God, that is great. It looks like an original.
It does. Art Deco.
Oh, that's Joel too.
Dude,
Wow.
Dude, mark my word, this was a pivotal point for Joel. This was the last of the series. And I got to tell you, he really took it up a notch. And now he's just turned in 4 Lady Death Infinity Verse, and they're bananas.
Did you call him? And like, I feel like there's a point where you have to like acknowledge certain things.
Yeah.
And like, I've done that with my friend Shin. He did a cover. I called him and said, look, I don't know what happened. Like, everything was great, but this is like another level. And I feel like that hit it right there.
I think so too. Yeah, he even acknowledged the fact that it's just, he's like, I think I'm hitting another spot. I said, I think you are
That's
too.
really great.
Here's Vampire Hunter.
Oh, that's great. Oh, it's weird. You can just hold it straight. There you go.
Vampire Hunter. Here is Luchador.
Oh, that's cool. All the wrestling fans will hook that up.
And then here's Samurai. That's a cool cultural mashup, right? So like Mexican American woman and a samurai.
I this today when I was in the bathroom, I was thinking about you. Hi, hello,
You were
President.
thinking about us while you were in the bathroom?
Yes, I always do.
What a great place to do it.
That smile worth $1 million, man. I read right through that one. Oh God, it's so good.
I was thinking, I don't know if you just that thought that crossed my mind, like a Japanese or a Chinese. I mean, you've got the Latina, you got the Lady Death, you got the hell, you got I don't know.
So we have this cool character named Hana,
Uh-huh.
and she's definitely taking she's really fun to write, and so she's a mix of an Asian woman with Lady Death's DNA.
Okay.
So yeah, she's kind of on the scene, and she's into 2022. You're going to see more of her.
Okay.
She's got a cool Oni death mask.
Oh, okay, cool.
She's cool.
Yeah.
So then there's another fan favorite artist named Yo-Yo.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that's cool.
So here's her fun. This is her style. You know, the cool big heads, little bodies.
I love that type of stuff.
I love it. And that is the classic MUERTA. This is our capricious witch, Sombra. She's in our story, she's a sort of character. She's a witch, but she plays both sides all the time.
She's the one like the middleman between both. She's very beautiful.
She's very beautiful. She's rockabilly style.
Yeah.
And then and then rounding out our mystery envelopes is the Skeletia.
So cool.
So these are all limited to 40, and so are the Infinity Verse. So, you know, that's it, 40.
Yeah.
I'd also like for folks out there in econ world to consider things like our fine art prints or our chase editions. So we do a tier called the High Roller. And the High Roller actually comes with all the editions you see here, one mystery envelope, and then additionally, you'd have an opportunity to receive one of the following chase editions.
Ooh, look at those.
So the chase editions feature the character Mama Z in different color waves. They're each limited. I love her too, and they're limited to 50 copies apiece. And then we knock out the background, and we do Omegas limited to
That's
one.
amazing without the. I mean, I love the background, but it's interesting. It makes it dimensional.
So this is Jose Varice art. Look at her face.
Jeez.
I mean,
No,
Jose
well, it's
Varice.
hard. It's gorgeous. But that's not what I'm. Yeah, it's amazing. Those are all cool little. Oh, these cards are super cool too.
So this is our metallic card sets are new and improved. We actually now put 6 cards instead of 5. And sometimes we might even lock yet another. And this time around, we have the Colette Turner work, Dawn McTague, good old Joel, who's speaking now. Also in the Allies image by Joel, Sora Sung, and Jesse Witchman. It's really hard to choose just 6, but these are the official images for the MUERTA Onslaught Kickstarter campaign, the official metallic card set. Now look, folks, you're also here in a place called HQ, and we're in the archive. So on this side of the archive is the presentation of everything related to Joel. And then here is another element, which is our archive.
Was this here before?
Was there before?
Didn't you just launch a new statue?
Our new statue is in the other room, but we were about to Kickstarter a new statue series called the Majestic Statues.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, here's some cool original stuff.
I think maybe me and Joel split that. There's 3, right, in there?
Mhm.
One for you, one for me, and one for you and me.
It's a giveaway.
We
Yes.
can share one.
So let's, I always like to check the time, see where we're going.
What is that?
Oh, so that was our second sideshow Lady Death,
Oh,
and that was called Temptress.
it is so good.
Oh man, it is so good.
That's a sideshow.
Yeah, that was a sideshow. We did 2 a sideshow, and then above it is my Ink Pot Award.
Your ink pot
An
award.
Ink Pot Award that was given to me at San Diego Comic-Con for contribution to the comic arts.
There
It's
you
like
go.
wonderfully vague, but it makes me feel important.
No, that's really cool.
It's pretty dope. I mean, I think it's the closest thing I'm going to get to an award in comics.
No, that's a really cool.
When I was awarded that, I was doing a panel at San Diego Comic-Con, and a bunch of people in suits walked in, and you got to know that.
That's so weird.
Well, it's so weird. So I was like, am I in some kind of trouble? Because I have been in trouble at San Diego Comic-Con. Like in the 90s, when we set up, we would have like smoke machines and fire alarm lights. And I literally got into a physical fight one time. So, you know, I thought I was being good. So when these people walked up in suits, I'm like, oh shit, I'm in trouble again. But as it turned out, they awarded me that and had very nice things to say. And
It's cool.
I didn't realize how much it meant to me. Afterwards, I was just verklempt. You know that word, right? Verklempt. Sort of just emotional. But yeah, this part, if none of this was here, you'd see more of it. This is the archive.
How much is this? This one.
So this is a Cliché fine art print, limited to 99 copies. Dawn McTague art. And that is they're offered for $77 with free shipping.
In the kick.
In the kick, and we deliver them in a nice 4-inch super thick tube, and this is glacé printing. It's just you can get as close as you want on that. It's archival quality inks, archival quality paper.
Yeah, I love it.
No expense spared. So yeah, we're pretty stoked about this. This being an official Deathocalypse tie-in, and folks out there might say, "What the hell is Deathocalypse?"
This is the first time, right?
Well, the Lady Death Chapter 13 was the kickoff of Deathocalypse, and that is the reason we call it Deathocalypse is our bad guy mated with his mate and gave birth to hundreds of thousands of monsters we call the progeny. So now that these monsters have spread throughout the earth, they're actually zeroing in on La Muerta, and that's part of the storyline.
Well, I haven't read that was the last Lady Death.
So we just sent the digital out, and the physicals are going out soon.
Okay, so
Yep.
that's that part.
Correct.
And then, is La Muerta, can you say that? Is La Muerta in that Lady Death then?
She is. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. So this crazy. Chapter 13 and Chapter 14 is one of those, like Crisis on Infinite Earth for Coffin Comics. We just stuff so many characters in there, you almost have to go get a dictionary. So there's Jimmy Coffin coming back in. Oh, my God, it's that time again.
It's a time.
Dude, time flies when we're having fun. Tell you what, why don't we go to the other side of this place and go get with the Coffin crew? What do you think? This might be our most serious live, you and I.
You mean be relaxed?
Yeah, it's just like, this is like, I'm used to us being like kind of really nutty.
Well, I'm tired.
Okay. That's no excuse, Billy.
Well, we're not there yet. We have what, 8 minutes to launch? Something like that?
Let's go over and check out the Coffin
I'll turn
crew.
it on.
Hey, before we do that too, did you guys really just get a chance to luxuriate to the quality of the pages by Joel Gomez? These are just some samples from the story. I am happy to say that we are officially at pre-press for La Muerta. Coffin Comics always trying to dial it back. And this is one of our main bad guys. This is a nice hallucinatory sequence where La Muerta is seeing Santa Muerte. And then there's actually an appearance by the one and only Lady Death raising out of the blood of her enemies. Well, let's go. And Mike, you're welcome to join or hang. Either, both. Well, everybody, it's just about time to say hello to the Coffin Comics crew. Let's say hello to Moonshine Mel,
Look at Mel.
who looks totally rad today.
Always.
Mel, what's going on? What do you have to say to the people out there?
Oh, we're so excited about La Muerta, and just so excited you can be with us tonight. And obviously, I had to get in the spirit. So, yeah, we're really looking forward to having a good time with you guys tonight. And party on.
Let's do it. And certainly, next up, like a lifelong pal, Broham in the world of comics, Julian the Hooligan.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. It's gonna be a good night. La Muerta's gonna dominate, and I can't wait to read this new chapter.
Hell yeah!
Stick in and have some fun with us, people.
And here we are, the one and only, the aforementioned Brandy Sparkles. Brandy Sparkles. Hey! She got no reaction. We'll try that one again.
No, I don't need your pity, Julie. Just
We got to give you a pity cheer.
Hey, that's a few.
let's
HR.
go. Let's go. That was the way you were waving. We didn't know you were sliding over there.
She always does that. It's like that jazz hands 24/7.
Brandy was like, she's just waiting
Your
for
fate is
waiting
popping
for
out of
her
your
claps. Let's try it again. Everybody out there in the internets too.
Okay.
Let me introduce to you the one and only. She'll lick it if it's not brought down. Brandy Sparkles. Her favorite song by Kiss is
Lick
Lick It
It
Up.
Up.
That's right.
Oh, it's too much. I'm tired now.
None of this can be done without the one and only La Presidenta.
Hi, everybody. I just want to, you want to ring my bell? My man. I want to thank everybody for being here. I just want to say about this MUERTA Kickstarter, this has to be the most beautiful. I can't talk because I'm drinking
It's
whiskey.
Words.
Words. I'm gonna tell you the part, but these are the most beautiful covers I have ever seen for this MUERTA Kickstarter. I mean, they're gorgeous. It's just so much fun looking at them all. So I'm sure when you guys receive them, you're going to love them. And don't forget, everybody. Oh God, stop! Brandy's available. She's single and
She's ready to mingle.
Get that!
She's
Get
on
that!
the prowl.
Get that! Get that! That's it for me.
Folks, we have some, if you're out there, drink whatever you like to drink. It doesn't have to be alcohol, but Coffin crew is participating. Continue, we're going to show you. Here's some of the warehouse staff, man. We're like some Fabian. There's Tanner, who doesn't have a name yet, but he will be granted a name. That's how it works, man. Hey, look, let me introduce the one and only launch crew. You know him, the kid, Nick G. Let's get really up close and obnoxious on Nick. Makes him uncomfortable to who?
I'm feeling great, man.
Hey, all right, cool. There's the one and only Nick G. And look, we're very blessed to have a secret weapon, our lucky charm, the one and only Jeff Fan. You know the story. If you don't, we'll tell it. He bails us out when things get weird. That's the story. That's the short version, the very short version. Very short version. And look, we want to show you on display. We have this gorgeous piece of art that was contributed by Monty Michael Moore 2HQ, which is also part of the campaign as the jeweled edition. You'll notice that not only is this it is multimedia. These cool pieces are put on there, and Monty is a great friend of Coffin Comics and an amazing contributor, a fellow tireless man with an amazing work ethic. I think that could be said. Right, Nick G? All right, guys, so what kind of times do we have here?
2 minutes, 12 seconds.
2 minutes and 12 seconds. So we got to get ready to put this up on the board. Getting close. So this is the part where we're going to press the button and we're going to see how we do. We're trying to get to our goal, which is $15,000. It's always interesting to see what's the timing going to be like on that. So, Nick, we'll have you actually as the official timekeeper. No, we have Jeff as the official timekeeper, and we have less than a minute to go. It's amazing how fast it all goes. Let's ask Mike McLean, how are you feeling?
Yeah.
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Not too. Taco. But I'm gassy for you.
It's pretty remarkable we actually get things done and ship on time.
Something's wrong with all y'all.
Well, our general attitude, just so you know, is work like a captain and party like a pirate. That's my motto. All right, we're less than 40 seconds away from launch. It's going to go up on the board. Nick G will actually press the button. We're standing by. Remember, this time around, you can put your add-ons right then and there inside the Kickstarter. This is new for us. It may be new for you. Less than 30 seconds to go before we launch. Holy mackerel, here we go. Jake, how you feeling back there? Great. Jake's feeling great. Got a new warehouse staff member. Okay.
Jake from Coffin Comics.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch, kiddo. Launch. Okay.
Here we go.
It's working. And it's working. We're going to see how we're doing. Guys. Hopefully we're getting it up there. All right. $0.
I can get it up.
$0. We got 0, 0, 0.
We did it. We did it. Here we go.
Come on.
0. All right. 0.
0. We're crushing it.
We're timing it. We're at 0.
We're at 0.
This has happened before. It's kind of wild.
No. Put it up, Randy.
Let Kickstarter figure it out. That's the trick.
There we go.
Is it?
Oh.
I'm not above shitting. Go, 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 go.
Now that people could do add-ons, I'm wondering if it takes a little longer.
Yes.
Eventually.
Don't forget, you can do your add-ons right in there now.
Add-on, right when you check
Whoa,
out.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Go, 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 go.
That's true. The add-on question.
Add-ons
Yes.
are different, yeah.
The add-ons make. Yeah, right. That's true.
Yeah,
So
because
the
now
goal,
you can shop.
Goal is 15.
The goal is 15, guys, but you
Almost
could
15.
you could take your
We'll never
time.
turn down anything beyond 15.
Take your time. There's a lot of good stuff.
22 backers.
When I get home, I'm gonna be buying stuff, ASM and all the goodies. But
Over
those
63 years.
those big tiers, though, how many of the last tier are available in total?
Available. It's limited to 50, 47 available.
47 of the final tier. The big.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Here we go. 7.
Yes.
We're about
Yeah.
a minute 30 in.
Yeah.
Cranking up, cranking up, cranking up.
How are the add-ons working for people? Yes, yes. How are the
What?
add-ons? Here we
What?
go,
We certainly encourage you to keep pledging, please. 1 minute and 56 seconds for goal from MUERTA. We definitely encourage you to please keep backing the campaign.
And then for
That's
those,
our stated goal from back in 2015, and we keep it here sort of as a legacy. Takes a couple more bucks than that to really make it go, but wow, look at fast.
there it
Whoa,
goes, there it
whoa,
goes. People are checking
Whoa,
out.
MUERTA, whoa, go girl.
So,
Go girl.
you guys that are adding
No.
on, how's the experience? Is it easy to add on? How's that going? We can't really tell on our end.
Carmen's saying it's not working on Android, so.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why you gotta get an iPhone. I'm just saying.
If you need help with add-ons, staff is still
Customer service
is standing by. Absolutely.
Okay,
we
so
are.
Android is not working?
So here we're learning that Android's not working.
Anybody
We'll
else?
take any feedback from people.
Backer 15 says I'm backer 15.
Thank you, Backer
Ace
15.
Bonnie, Ace Bonnie.
Hey,
Ace.
You
Ace.
know Ace.
I know
for
Ace.
Sure.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Well, this is great.
I have seen that add-ons are working for some people.
Okay, Nick.
Yeah,
please
they are
give me
working.
feedback that add-ons are working.
Almost 100 backers.
someone mentioned it was slow, but it was working.
Slow but working. Slow. But
Oh
working.
yeah, 104.
Is it app or is it website?
That's great.
Like app or browser on Android?
Let's see, it says it does work, but not when you go back to add on later.
That's probably true. Yeah.
If you guys have
Because I think
questions,
it's like,
please ask me
yeah,
and I'll
pick your
ask.
main- Actually, yeah, just start with your main reward and then in that moment. Now we'll still be standing by customer service too if you want to further add on or modify. We're hoping that the software now does the job for you guys and gals. We're off to the races. It's phenomenal. Got just a couple minutes into the campaign. Where are we at? Well, it's not 9. What time is it now?
7:04.
7:04. 4 minutes of the campaign. That's remarkable for MUERTA.
Nate saying it's easy to add on, use the same system, and so yeah, center's good.
Number 27.
Okay, cool.
Backer 27.
Great. Well, let's go back and talk to customer service, see what's going on. Anything you guys need to add right now? Nick's checking things out. Cougar, I see that you backed. Let's do some shout outs for a lot of our cool backers. Let's go back to that
Buddy.
list.
Buddy upped number 31.
Kelly Waz in.
Wow.
Rick.
Rick.
Taylor Waz. Sean Lambert. Paul Ever. Roy Sanchez. Eskridge. Thank you. Matthew. Who's number 1? John Everett. Benjamin Witt is fast. Blair Ewing. Chad and Christine. Dark Bamora. Chad. Steven. Dallas Lyons Jr. Hey, man. How you doing? Hey, Dallas. Jason. Lilith Kahn. Lilith, you're fast. Lilith, you're number 13. How appropriate is that? Sir Gemby. Mark Woodward. Thank you, Mark. Got in fast, man. Wow, look at all these great people. Repeat backers. Thank you so much, everybody. Amazing. Joey Bercerel.
Just crossed 150 backers.
Scott No. Thank you, Scott No. Hell yeah.
Dude, Fiend Nation coming together. Look at that.
Fiend Nation getting whipped up. Let's go over here and talk to customer service. See what the heck is going on here.
Control everybody. If you have questions, these are the guys that
So it seems like add-ons are working.
They must be working because messages are extremely limited, so people are helping
We
themselves.
love that.
Yeah.
That's great.
I want to see the whole thing. Is it just
What's
here?
that? What?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
No, I only went up to here
Okay.
because of the mask.
Okay,
So
I wanted.
I was off the
curious.
hook for lower face.
Fine art.
Off
the-
should be
off the hook.
higher than that.
I only do upper face, never lower face.
There's Julian Hooligan working on things. Brandy Sparkles trying to make herself look busy as if
What's
she's
the
working.
word?
Customer service in action.
I'm just drinking. I'm crying and drinking.
It's a hard knock life.
It's a hard not life.
Someone asked books to get signed at
We have a new
Swarm
way
Fest
of
with the question
formatting
mark.
it, so it's just-
All of them. All of them.
You got it? You bring them?
Whatever.
We sign 'em.
Just let me know when you're going to be there, and I'll take a break. No, I'm kidding. I kid. Of course, we're going to sign. That's what we do. Dude, I signed like past all the hours. And Francisca, any thoughts or feelings you want to communicate?
Well,
It's
it's
showing up at 16.
it's interesting with the
Send it to
add-ons.
me,
We
to
usually have
this number and I'll
hundreds
show it
of messages for add-ons, but y'all are
Alright.
taking care of yourselves.
Yeah, this is cool. This
I
add-on
love it.
concept
So
is
there's
pretty
just
cool.
one
Thank God they
message
did it.
so far. And we missed
Nikki.
Charles Ziegler
Nick G.
said that fine art prints should work at 16.
Thank God they did that though, because
Yeah.
it was a real pain without it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
But now it's just give
Oh,
whatever
here
you
we
want.
go.
What's up? You got a message?
I got a message.
There's Gidget.
Okay, good. Ginger, Gidget, Ginger. We
Ginger
love
Hudson. I kid. Gidget.
Okay, Kickstarter won't let me add additional add-ons. I also want to.
We'll work it out.
We are going to take care of you.
Yeah, if anyone's having challenges in terms
Just
of like
take
add-ons,
it.
just getting communication
Yes.
with us,
Preston
we're
says,
standing by.
got the homage version. Hope you lick it for him.
Okay, I will. I
That's an
like
extra
all of them.
$5.
Preston, that's $5.
$5 for a lick.
So let's check how things are going.
That's a good deal, guys. That's a real good deal.
Jeff, how many
Real good deal.
You are 8 minutes in.
8 minutes into the campaign.
Okay, how much?
This has got to be a record for La Muerta. Amazing. Thank you so much for embracing our street level vigilante. Mike McLean, anything you want to say?
Yeah, I mean, it's just amazing. Thank you so much. I love running this character. I love the hard-boiled war mixed with the supernatural.
Let me see here.
For those of you who are giving your
Juan
for the very first time,
Vasquez.
I hope you-
Let me see here.
I think you will. And we-
I got the Crystal Edition, the art book, the Dawn print, and the T-shirt. Thank you so much, Larissa. Juan, what's up? Thank you so much. Oh, good. I'm happy. The add-ons are easier this time around. I want to thank everybody in the econ, culture, and community for embracing our Kickstarter. Buddy, I want to say hello to you. Ace Bonnie, of course. Cougar, you were in quick, number 27.
That's what
Amazing.
she said.
Got in there quick. Preston, for sure. Thank you, everybody. Amazing. It's always great to have econ here, too.
Very exciting. It's just, the more we do it, the more relaxed I am.
Yeah, I
The
guess that's
first time was insane.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was
For some reason, when we do the live stuff, there's normal metered Brian, but I do get kind of hype. I'm thinking of like P.T. Barnum and stuff like that. And it's exciting. And in my mind, it's like, I got to be hype.
I understand that completely, but the last time you had a whole bunch of people here,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like in the little coffin room.
Yeah.
And,
Well, under
my
normal-
God, it was insane.
Well, yeah, pre-COVID circumstances, we just rocked this place.
Everyone was naked. And
Yeah, well, that too. Hell yeah.
That was before the COVID wave.
yes.
The COVID 52.
That's right. Well, this is truly remarkable. I mean, this kind of total, this short into the campaign for La Muerta is clearly a record. I know it is. It's amazing. Anything you want to add, Jeff Bang?
Oh man, what's to say? You guys are incredible. Every time I do this is 24 now.
24.
I think I've been at 22 of them.
Yeah.
Or so. Every single time it happens, you guys come together and support Brian, support us. Keep us all happy and employed, which is great. And I'm blown away every time. I'm humbled.
It's amazing.
Yeah. At Fiend Nation, you guys come together and And the more that I hang out with Brian, the more that I hang out with Mike, and I get into these stories that they're telling and see these amazing artists that they work with, it continues to blow me away. So thank you, everybody, really, because without you,
We are nothing.
That's right.
You're the
Nothing.
boss. That's it. That's the whole story. It's not a gimmick. It's true. Why don't people get that? What? It's so crazy. All these high and mighty people out there in the world. Don't they understand? Like, you're the boss,
Right.
You're the boss.
It's
Why
true
don't they
what
get
say.
that?
The customer is literally always right.
Yeah, that's in most cases. Okay.
I gave him a hairy eyeball on that one. No.
Yeah, there is the occasion. There is the occasion where there's a lack of reason, but no. Generally, I think we're pretty blessed too with like just super cool customers. Mike McLean, what's coming up, man? What are we working on? Let people know. Let's get some insights.
Well, we can't give too much away.
That's
So that
true.
one project that we're working on, we're hard at work at the next Lady Death.
Yeah, I mean, we put the
script of Sacrificial Annihilation to bed, and Diego's just about wrapped up. I got pages 60, 61 in today. And then we kind of spilled the beans a little bit and said that Diego will be flipping over and then working on Hellwitch versus Lady Death.
Wargasm! Yeah, I have to say, both Diego and Joel, I'm blown away. Every time I see their artwork, can it be these guys are actually getting better? I mean, they're amazing to begin with, but their work just seems to be getting better every time. I don't know if they're just gelling with the characters or what, but man, those pages by Diego, and then if you saw all the work by Joel, you guys are going to be really happy with what you see. Definitely. So, any questions out there? So, the MUERTA Onslaught, I hope you really enjoy it. You're going to see kind of some influence from Precinct 13. It's from Precinct 13.
The original.
The original one, not
John
the John Carpenter's Precinct, Escape from Precinct 13. You're going to see a little bit of influence from what other influences would you say?
That was the big one, really. I mean, that was the one we were looking at. The whole premise of, in the original, you had those police officers were closing out a precinct and they're about to leave. Then they were accosted by a gang. And so kind of operating as a beginning. And then I guess a little piece of a giant monster movie, like the Smog Monster, Godzilla versus the Smog Monster.
Exactly. It looks a little bit like a Smog Monster. Very cool version. A little bit of Cloverfield.
Yeah, a little bit of yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, you know, La Muerta is a street level crime story. And this is the first time in a really big way we have her interacting with the absolutely fantastic. And one of the cool images in the story is to see her view this 300-foot tall monster, because you know it just is not part of her reality. Of course, in the world of Lady Death, we've always had the fantastic and the outrageous, but this is the first time largely for La Muerta.
I do remember an older Lady Death. She's walking around and there's this giant Cerebus, and it's just like just another day at the office for Lady Death. But different reaction from La Muerta. It's just this massive monster that she sees in the distance. It's a very
that was a cool
WTF moment for her. So a lot of new surprises in this one. Ton of action. It's like I said before, the night of 10,000 bullets, and I think you're really going to enjoy it.
14 minutes.
Whoa. Whoa, just take a look at that. That's definitely a record for La Muerta. No doubt about it. Yeah, this is phenomenal, everybody. Truly remarkable. Thank you for embracing our Maria Diaz. You know, it's cool. We've had the same creative team for 7 years. You know, can Marvel and DC say that? People want to stick around? You know, I'd like to hope to think we always try to endeavor to provide like an environment for our creative staff to just rock it out and win. So it's awesome that our staff is we're still together working, our creative teams and stuff. So it's cool, man. It's cool.
Did anybody do Kevin Goldsby?
So yeah, folks are working out. The customer service team's working out. The beers are kind of kicking in. It's getting kind of hype over here. Warehouse staff, fearsome Fabian and stuff. They're all kind of getting. Now Fabian's almost a veteran of these. Now Tanner's getting to know what this is all about. But it's quite a ride. Amazing. Kickstarter number 24 just clicked over to 51,000. Truly remarkable. What is there to say? I mean, you know, we're actually working on stories that are into this time next year, past that, August of next year and beyond. But let me warn you about a couple things. So we're here and talking La Muerta. This is a Deathocalypse tie-in. Coming up very soon. We sent out the digitals of Lady Death, Cataclysmic Majesty, but soon, couple weeks, this is what's next. Lady Death Majestic Statue Series. I know, it's a lot, it's crazy, but it's gorgeous and it's worth it. So it's coming out, launching on Kickstarter June 2nd through our sister company, Coffin Collectibles. Be there for that. Story-wise, next story, Lady Death Sacrificial Annihilation, early August. I'm going to be up front with you. It's our Avengers Endgame. It's our Crisis on Infinite Earths. It is what it is. It's a billion characters in it, and it's a complete expression, and it's a 64-page blockbuster, including every character that we could possibly imagine, and Pony Death, and Medieval Lady Death. Pony Death.
You gotta bring the bronies in.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, we're down with the bronies. And then the thing you got to get to is, like, you've seen a lot of Lady Death covers, and you've seen homages, and you've seen Lady Death interpreted as this, that, the other. We're here to tell you, all of those have been panels from different stories and different worlds. There is a thing out there called the Infinityverse, and there's infinite versions. And you're going to get a piece of that, a taste of that. Am I giving too much away?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, I take it all back. Just keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. But that's coming up. You didn't hear it here first. We're friends. Keep it between us. Yeah. Anything you'd like to add or subtract?
Well, I do want to assure everybody out there that they won't be drinking when they're packing your books. this is just Kickstarter, so this is special.
Not true. That's all Fabian was talking about today. He's parched, man. Well, let's check in one more time, folks, as we begin to wrap up this initial launch, and we continue to drink and smoke cigars, and we encourage you to do the same. But before we do, I might tell you, I am feeling so great that Sworn Fest is going to happen on February 26th. February 26th to 28th. I know our pals at Econ will be there. Here's the thing. Drop what you're doing. Be there. It'll be here right near HQ, tours of HQ, all kinds of crazy stuff. For those of you out there who've been to Fiend Fest, if you want to just put some comments about your experience there, but prepare for 3 days, no sleep. It's nutty. We provide water, food, alcohol, coffee, like all the stuff you need. That's just the beginning.
Alcohol is available for purchase.
Right. But we give you coffee and water because that's the world runs on coffee and water. Francisca, anything you want to say in conclusion to the fine people out there in Econ and in Sworn Nation?
Thank you, everybody. This is spectacular, and I love that everybody's using the new add-on features. If you are having any problems, as you can see, we are here for you. But otherwise, everybody's kind of taking care of themselves. You guys are doing a great job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, your software updates.
Thank you.
Brandy Sparkles, I know that we kid, but you're just a good sport about it all. Is there anything you want to say to the people? Besides that you're single and ready to mingle.
And lots of jingle.
What did Jimmy just say?
Too much, Jimmy.
Look at that. You made his microphone.
So anything, or are you just gonna pout?
I'm blushing. Thank you, everybody. We love and appreciate you all.
That
I'm just gonna go like books now.
You're gonna get paper cuts one of these days.
Oh, protection. That's why you wear protection.
No.
Okay, a little more shut the hell up out of you right now. Oh my god! Can I change seats with Mel?
No!
Damn!
Everybody loves a Julian sandwich. You're the meat in a Julian sandwich. Hey.
Hey, before we go, I want to say, let's say hellos, goodbyes, whatever we're doing. I think
Nobody knows what
for
we're
me to
doing
get
anyway.
myself regulated, we might all have to do a shot. So.
Yeah! I'm up to that!
Shot! Woo!
Baby, should we do a shot?
Why is
Hell
Fabian
yes.
wearing a white? Why is
Good
Fabian?
answer.
Can I ask a question? Why is Fabian wearing a white shirt?
Oh!
Really?
He's the white shirt of the family.
No!
It happened.
No.
Right. I mean, our literally. Here's a couple of rules at HQ. 1, you can't wear Crocs. 2, no
That is not
Birkenstocks.
true. I saw you in Crocs the other day.
Two.
Oh! Why?
If that day comes, you know it's.
It's like everybody. We're gonna have to take Brian out back.
Right. No Crocs, no Birkenstocks, and one must wear at least 50% black. So I think the young man has done it. It's fine.
Even Randy's wearing 50% black. Oh, my eyes! My eyes!
I tried matching today with
Everyone can see.
Yeah.
You're
my
welcome.
wooden shirt.
Yeah.
You toned down.
Okay, there you go. Almost matching.
My Wu-Tang shirt was dirty, so
My
I only got this one.
That's the only shirt he has is Wu-Tang in that one.
Yeah, I got my Wu-Tang mask, my Wu-Tang
Socks.
He
Right
did
on.
get new shoes. Those are new kicks.
They're nice too, man.
I know.
Look at them, man.
I told
Bands.
him.
Okay, represent.
Wu-Tang.
I represent, man.
Represent, man. All right, hands up. Who's taking a shot?
Oh.
I already got one.
Hey, I just want to say,
No, the baby cannot.
you could have poured for other
No,
people.
no.
Look at that, Jeff, though. He could have poured for anybody, but no,
Look at
just pour for yourself.
He's just a greedy bastard. It's okay.
Lucky charm.
Just one wolf.
We love you.
All right, so who, hands again?
Both hands. Who's
One,
getting it?
two.
I get a pussy shot.
No.
I just want to say
Tanner, no.
Tanner, no. No, baby, no.
You can have one. Yes, you can have one.
Water shot.
You can have a water.
Where's Jake?
Oh, Jake. Oh, Jake.
Where's Jake?
You want to say no?
Jake. Jake.
Just pour one for 2, 4, 6, 8.
Who do we appreciate?
Right.
The sworn, the feed.
Comic Joel, get your shot.
Are you rough?
Does Comic Joel drink?
Let's switch it up.
Oh, Comic Joel.
He's like, I'm gonna
Comic
puke.
Joel.
He's
won.
like, I gotta go.
Hold on, I need him to work.
Comic Joel might have one.
He's like,
I'm trying to
I'm gonna pass on this.
Hey, Billy.
It's happening, man.
So today, when I was putting your dinner together,
she licked it.
she looked at
I did.
I put your names on it. So I was like, Billy. And then I put Joel, and I was like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Billy Joel.
Oh my God. It's Billy
Sing
Did
Joel.
you go, oh my God, Christine Brinkley?
Oh
Because
my,
that's what I do when I think.
oh my God, Billy Joel. And then I giggled.
Oh my God.
And then I was done. But yeah, Billy
Yeah,
Joel.
that hurts.
Tonight we're featuring
Oh.
What is it?
Solana, which is a
Oh.
gift from Jeff Cooperschmidt, whose birthday it is tomorrow.
Just for Jeff!
Don't touch the merchandise. Oh.
Don't make me lick the merchandise.
Joe. Oh, Brandy.
It's got,
Brandy.
got an HR situation.
All right, who's doing?
We're all gonna pass out HP.
No, that's just you. You're locked now.
Okay.
You'll be at work at 5 a.m.
Just a weed.
Where's Jake gone?
This is like the post, the COVID style. You got to be really careful.
Thank you.
Handing under.
Yeah,
Hand.
this strikes
Who,
us
who else is down?
It doesn't let me add a Gomez full waist stretch, so email us at inquiries. We can help you out.
Or Kickstarter.
Thank you.
Or email,
You down?
email the Kickstarter.
Kickstarter.
Who else? Nick?
What do they do? What do they do?
Anybody else over here?
Ah.
You have another shot?
Nick, shot.
Yes, when you have problems.
Shot.
Oh, Jake.
Shot.
He's hiding.
Beers up.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that what you're drinking? That's good.
Oh, these guys are, by the way, Nick and Jeff, I think, are drinking moonshine. Anybody else need a shot? A couple spares.
I wouldn't.
Go.
might.
You might.
All right. So we're going to ask Billy to make the toast.
Oh.
Are you game?
To the toe. A toast.
A toast, a toast.
To the toe?
Can you do the toast? And I want you to dig deep because I know that comics mean a lot to us, right? And
A lot of pressure. He did this once before to me. Right?
I need you to get real. I
Okay,
need you
so
to get real.
Here's the bottle for your
this
tears.
isn't high. Look, let me just say, like, when you told me that you were going to do the cover, okay, it touched me deeply inside the sickness, okay, deep inside. So I feel a connection to you guys.
Are you saying I got deep inside you?
Deep inside. I set it up for you to knock it out of the park. So, but I love Coffin Comics. I think the Fiends and the Sworn are sickos as well. So this is a great kick. This is a great place. I love you guys. Thanks for supporting. And a toast to Polito and everyone involved at Coffin Comics. Cheers.
Big up!
Oh, we
Oh,
drinking
they
this?
got a lot. Oh, well, did you get my shot? It was a pussy shot.
This is from
Did you lick it?
I
Was
can't
that,
even-
was that wrong?
Says stuff like that. What?
Was that wrong?
In all the right
Right, yeah.
ways.
What's that, you know?
Folks,
You're
we are
welcome.
clearly off to a record-breaking start for the MUERTA Onslaught Kickstarter campaign. If you can believe it, these folks are actually professional. even
Don't tell anybody.
even though they're inebriated. Again, work like a captain, party like a pirate. You said it all.
Yes.
So look, everybody, you guys have been great. We've been the Coffin Comics crew. We have only just begun. Please stay tuned for many shenanigans throughout the duration of this Kickstarter campaign. Keyword campaign, active verb, stuff happening. Anything else finally, Mike?
Thank you, Sword!
Sword! You've been great. We've been the Coffin crew. Holler at you later.
Maybe on Sam's
Now let's
side.
have some rum.
That's right.
Good Lord, man.